YouTube is going, and we will keep on that. Let's see. It seems like, but it's
Yeah, I think it's working.
no, is it?
Yes, I see that the live content of this meeting is being sent to a third party.
Okay, now you have to make one thing. Audio is echoing. So that's great.
Yes,
So
I
that's
also
great.
see
So
on
I'm
the
gonna assign.
YouTube side that it's like it's live streaming.
Okay, excellent. So we need to cut off those beginning, but okay. Now, dear guests, dear friends, dear colleagues, dear winners, we are on Zoom, web streaming. So just be, although it's warming up, getting ready, but we were testing this time work. It didn't work last couple times. So we are lucky that we are able to web streaming it. So, okay, I will assign Mimosa first. Why is not even participant? Okay. Ali Muhammad Ali Turan from 2023 overall winner. Welcome. Okay. And Ambassador Yugandhar Kumar. Okay, I am assigning everyone as the presenters, introducers, and also winners of the programs. Each of you can, when your name call, you can mute or unmute yourself.
I
So,
think
but if you, there is
if
any, yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you, but I don't think you have to assign people co-hosts if they're not presenting anything. They can just unmute anytime.
Oh, sometimes it asks issue. It happens. So just I want to be on the safe side. Just only the presenters. But you might be right. Azra is joining us. Also, the other thing is technically when you assign co-hosts, they will appear in the first page. If you don't, then let's say when we have second page, and then we may look for them. So there is also another purpose.
Okay. Yes. You know that Emine Kadriye Bayraşa is the music teacher of Ali Tuna.
Yes, I'm aware of that, of course, and I welcome her. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And your support.
I'm sorry that he is not able to attend today.
We have another program for him. Don't worry.
That's right.
Okay, how are we going? We have about 10 minutes to go. I will bring up the 1 minute before, no, 2 minutes before I will start the video, recording to my computer. And then bring up the flyer, and then exact 11 New York. Hopefully, we will begin the program. Then I will start the video. And we'll start with the opening music. So we have about 10 minutes to go, but I suggest everyone to connect a little earlier. Sreja Minakshi, thank you for joining. Can you try horizontal, like this instead of this?
Who are you asking, Bircan?
Ambassador Kumar?
Yes. I'm very well. I'm both, I think, visible and audible.
Yes, you are visible and audible. And actually, your camera is better than before, but something flashing in your...
No, because this is the ceiling fan in my room. The ceiling fan is working.
Okay.
So that is, actually, I mean, what we're discussing, Delhi is actually having a heat wave now.
Oh,
the
really?
early heat, yeah.
Oh.
So actually, this time, the prediction is for a stronger Sabah in terms of temperature and longer heat wave and those kind of things.
Oh, so.
And water issues.
Oh, water is always. Ambassador Kumar, could you a little bit lessen your headroom because you have this
Sorry?
much headroom.
Okay.
You have this much space. Mimosa, I was going to say something. Oh, everyone you know already. If anything happens that my internet is disconnected, because at the same time there is a huge protest in Istanbul, and whether it might be by the overusage or it might be by the government or it might be both. If I have a disconnected internet or in and out and trying to come back, and Mimosa is going to take over, and I will request Ambassador Karaza and if Olcay Bey with us, and he was, but not this moment, and Ambassador Kumar and Günay Hanım, please lead your sections.
Okay.
If with this section we're gonna proceed, but if anything happens, even if I'm not able to connect, still you all on the same page. So we are all on, and everyone can lead their own, introduce themselves. So it won't be, I suppose, an issue, right?
Right.
Great. And Jovish is with us. Can I hear Jovish your voice? Because we have a couple minutes. 8 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, can I hear you? Okay. Oh, Jovish, can you make a little more headroom? More headroom? Yes. Okay, Ali, you're fine, but a little bit too close to the camera, maybe. Supuni has with the cat. So cute. Cat toy on her picture. Azra, okay, Supuni and Azra. I will, Azra. Oh, okay. Azra is already Supuni. Supuni co-host. And Azra is Supuni. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, like you always imagine boxer Muhammad Ali. Okay, 1 second. Cool. This is also, again, I explain, making you co-host. If we have second page, you will still remain on the first page. And Shai Rukshan, okay, now. Shai. And I'm gonna look at Kavisha. Kavisha, okay. Shai Kavisha. And is there anyone that I haven't? Let me see, Chan. Okay, Chan is already. And I think, oh, Ambassador Damadoran, welcome. May I ask you to turn your camera horizontal, if possible, instead of vertical? Also a little bit, yes, and also not in front of the window, if possible, because then your face will be in dark. And Ambassador Tito, welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Greetings,
and it's your first participation to our programs. Thank you so much. Now I am, so what we are doing is assigning all the speakers, presenters, and students as our co-hosts so everyone can be on the same page. Daphne, yes, I'm Daphne.
Hello.
Hello, Daphne, welcome. And let's hear your voice a little bit louder, especially during your presentation time.
Okay,
And
so hello.
welcome. And Burcu Tuncel, welcome from Darüşşafaka. She's one of the two core contacts at Darüşşafaka with Sinem.
Thank you very much. Good evening,
welcome.
everyone.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. And Stephanie, yes, if I forget anyone, I think, let me see. We have a couple minutes. I'm going to bring up the flyer and then we're going to start with the music. And Helita is with us. Welcome, Helita. So, okay. I've seen, yes, John, thanks. And I've seen Harish was connected, but not now. Maybe he disconnected some reason. Okay, let me see. We have second page. Second page. Sanali Desenaka, Defne. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ambassador Damodaran. It's great. And let me see. Defne, did I assign you co-host? We have two Defnes. Okay, Defne Aslan. But the Defne, we have other Defne is not here yet. Okay. Harish, I will request during the session, Aaron, to turn the cameras. Oh. And also mute the mics, and unless you are speaking for the session. Okay. Nusade. I think I'm saying right. So I hope everyone will be on the con.
It's
Con.
Dear John, it's 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you for reminding. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up the flyer and then we'll start I think to Kermos. So Ambassador Karasa is with us now, and Ambassador Rama, and Ambassador Kumar, and Ambassador Tito, and Ambassador Karasa he was with us. I think he'll come back. And welcome, Mr. Sinan Sedan from Darüşşafaka. Now we'll start the.
Thank you.
Thank you. And so I think one minute, because no, I forgot something before. Oh, I will inform you something about record to this computer. Defne, okay, 1 minute. Defne Durda, I've seen now. Okay. One thing we are lucky that this time web streaming is working. So this is web streaming now. So thank you. This is, our program. Only one presenter informed us she can't make it because of the protests going on in Turkey. At the same time, we're going to have this program. And so we will start a minute later. Maybe we have reached that time. Yes. So this is what we're going to present today. And now, let's see other one. Make sure share this, share optimize. Why is asking this? Now Zoom is asking. Oh, it's asking. I'm sorry, it's asking again the Zoom. Zoom. One second. This is always happens. I'm sorry. Stop share. It's asking. It never happened. It's asking password to share it. And I'll try again. This is the video and share sound. It's asking, why is asking me this? Let me see. Okay, it's asking. Okay, let me say only optimize. Let's see if it's gonna work the video. This is I never had this before. Now I'm not able to share. Okay, trying again. If it's not working, then it's working now. Let me see for a second. For a second.
There's no sound.
We cannot hear the sound, unfortunately.
You cannot?
No. If you
Okay.
want, I can try to share it.
Okay, please do so because it didn't allow me to share the sound.
Okay, let me try to share it.
It didn't, I don't know, this has happened for the first time that it is asking credential and I'm giving and it's not accepting. Mimos, I don't hear the audio either. Mimosa, I don't hear the audio. Can you select the optimizing the sound, please? And share audio.
Ooh.
Me as well.
Can you play it? Can you start from the beginning, please? Mimosa?
Can hear the audio.
We
Yes.
lost, I was hearing the audio, we lost the connection.
It plays for me, like it continued on playing. Maybe there's a problem with the video, I'm not sure.
It was playing fine for me.
It was. I was hearing, although I couldn't. So what we'll be doing is we'll start the program and we'll
It's going smoothly.
show at the also closing.
I think we all hear it fine.
Yeah, it was fine, but we
It's
will
still fine.
now, because it's interrupting, so we will start. We will show this at the end for the closing.
Okay.
So we can make the progress, right? Okay. So also, we will have 2 more videos, so by then we must resolve this. Thank you for your understanding, and we will definitely show as full at the end once everything is smoothly running. Yes, welcome, His Excellencies, esteemed speakers, presenters, certainly award-winning students, participating students and schools, organizations, and all guests of the session around the world. Welcome you all. First, I would like to thank Ayetna Özer, a young and bright pianist, composer, IB student at Koç High School in Istanbul, who is 17 years old. For his inspiring performance, we will listen entirely at the end, as you all witness. And his piece title is Aydınlık Yarınlar, To Bright Tomorrows. I am Bircan Ünver, author of the J.U.C. Awards concept, director of the project, and moderator of this award ceremony today. Thank you for joining us for the 3rd of the biannual 2025 J.U.C. Awards ceremony, which is designed for international high school students and was introduced in January 2020 in loving memory of Can Ünver Kalkın, J.U.C., my younger son. By now, many of you know the story behind this project, which is taking a different approach instead of mourning for the sudden departure of the loved one. In this line, I would like to thank my elder son, Barış Ünver, who's been providing emotional support throughout the years, along with my 2 grandchildren. In this given background, this project was born out of deepest sorrow in late December 2019, that any mother on earth could suffer for the rest of her life. Despite that, I've taken up another path towards expanding my love for you to international high school students through this biannual symbolic project, which has become my new mission in life since then. If you don't know and would like to know about the story behind this project, please check out the link in the chat box Mimosa or Virtual will share. Now, let's move forward and look at the commitments and blossoms of the youth's contribution to the Water Action Decade and briefly introduce the outcome of the 2025 J.U.C. Awards. The Light Millennium Global is proud to present the 2025 J.U.C. Awards ceremony dedicated to the Water Action Decade. After a rigorous evaluation process, we are thrilled to introduce this year's outstanding winners across 4 categories. Before diving into the program in a nutshell, we have received 48 submissions in 5 countries, including Burundi, India, Nigeria, Sri Lanka, and Turkey. The writing category has received the majority of the submissions, the media category followed it, and then the innovation category. For 25, the research category received the lowest amount of submissions within 48 total submissions. The 2025 Evaluation Committee has met 5 times and concluded its evaluation process for all categories. Also, the Evaluation Committee decided to award 3 special awards, including one by the Atatürk Society of America, along with 2 additional awards through the President of the Light Millennium Global and through Light Millennium TV. The third one is in particular to honor the name of Jack Costa, since we dedicated the concept through his following quote: "We forget that the water cycle and life cycle are one," as an inspirational source to the Water Action Decade from 2018 to 2028, so 3 years left. It has been truly an empowering, collaborative, and inspiring work in multiple dimensions, such as participating schools, contributing organizations, students, coordinators, interview sessions with the finals, and certainly to the dedicated co-chairs and the entire members of the 2025 Evaluation Committee, including project assistant. You will meet each of them later on in this session. This year, the number of initially announced monetary awards has increased from 13 to 16, highlighting our continued commitment to water sustainability and youth engagement that will be illustrated in this session through a 1-minute water action commitment by each award-winning student as well. What are they receiving? In all 4 categories, first place winners will get $300, the second place winners will get $200, and the third place is $100, and the overall will get the $500. Overall is across 4 categories, and with a total 16 monetary awards. Encouragement Award, non-monetary award winners will get an equal level of recognition and equal screen time with the rest of the winners, including web posting and making 1-minute water action commitment in this session, along with participating in the upcoming showcase session. The 2025 Evaluation Committee decided to provide a participation certificate to all eligible submissions for their given time, efforts, and contribution to the concept. Further, we are excited that some of the winners of the prior 2023 J.U.C awards are joining us to pass the torch to the winners of the 2025. Furthermore, please mark your calendar for Saturday, April 26, 2025, for the showcase of the 2025 J.U.C awards by the award-winning students. In conclusion, it has been almost a year since we announced the dedication theme to the Water Action Decade during our 2024 World Water Day International Panel on March 24, 2024. Now we are proud and very excited to announce the winners today. In particular, on the 2025 World Water Day, today is World Water Day. Happy World Water Day. We congratulate all the award winners and thank each applicant, participating school, and contributing organization, along with the international student coordinators. Once again, welcome to you all and happy World Water Day. Now, let's begin. It is my pleasure and honor to invite Ambassador Damodaran for his opening remarks. Ambassador Damodaran, the first chief of the United Nations Academic Impact Initiative from 2010 to 2021, and currently a permanent observer for the University for Peace to the United Nations. We are fortunate that Ambassador Damodaran has been with us and supporting this project unwaveringly since its very first kind of award ceremony in 2021. Prior to that, during his tenure at the UN, I attended numerous high-level conferences and panels which were run by Ambassador Damodaran for the UN academic impact before his retirement and his support of the NGOs at the UN that established long-term collaboration to date. Welcome, Ambassador Damodaran. Thank you for being with us today. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bircan. It's a delight and honor to be with you, with so many new friends, young new friends, as well as old friends whom I respect and cherish. Bircan, you are the foremost among them. I'm also delighted to see Ambassador Carazo, who represented at the United Nations a country that was once called the nation with a conscience, Costa Rica, and who continues to be personally involved in so much to do with peace and justice. And of course, a very old friend and senior colleague, Ambassador Yogendra Kumar, who has worked on water issues in a bilateral sense throughout his career. And after concluding his work in the Foreign Service, authored a monumental work on how water bodies like oceans can be a source not only of human and economic sustenance, but also, unfortunately, of strategic competition and rivalry. Many of you are based in Turkey, and I want you to think about the Kemal Atatürk Dam in southeast Anatolia, and how this dam was able to harness the Tigris and the Euphrates, both for irrigation and nourishment, and for the generation of electricity and power. That, to my mind, is the most significant aspect of water that we must consider and address. Its immense potential to be able to do so much good in so many ways. And yet, water is something that most of us take completely for granted. We do not give second thought to the water which is there for us to drink, the water which is there for us to wash our clothes, to wash ourselves, or to water our plants and gardens. And I wonder, is there anything else which we take so much for granted and have no conception about how our lives would be if we were to lose it? And if there is an answer, I think it is the United Nations. Please think of that, young friends. You have been born to a world which has the United Nations of which it is proud. And yet in so many ways it is under assault and danger. Its very principles, its very purposes questioned. What if the United Nations were to fail or cease to exist? What would our lives be like then? It would, I submit, be like a life without water. So the only lesson I would urge all of you to keep in your young and creative minds is never, ever to take anything for granted, and never, ever to underestimate what you as an individual or all of you as a community can do to preserve it. Many years ago, in 2008, a young boy wrote a beautiful poem, which I want to share with you. In a darkened street not far from the sea, I see a young pregnant mother with 2 toddlers, bloodied, starving. Her clothes are tattered, her teeth yellow, with breaks in between gaps. I offer her $1, but she turns it down. She speaks very good English, but she's ready to cry. I just wish I could have helped more. What else can we do to help them? I wonder, guilty that I have such great connections. That was a poem written by John Anwar Culkin, whom we celebrate today. I say celebrate and not mourn, because every facet of his life was what all of us collectively try to represent: kindness, humility, and grace. And that woman that he wrote about, not far from the sea which is so vast and full of water and yet cannot help, because that water is not potable. The sea which is helpful only if you are equipped with fishing rod or ship. A sea which may not be distant, but which does nothing for our lives. That is what we must and can change. Science will help us too. But, like the United Nations, much beyond science lies human power, human will, human resolve. Thank you, each one of you, for being manifest of that.
Thank you, Ambassador Damodaran. It's always most inspiring, also always make me cry. Indeed. Again, I'm speechless and I try to pull myself together and continue. And the connection you made with that poem, he wrote that he was 10 something. And with the sea, it's wonderful connection. Thank you. It's hard to take on after that. Thank you. And now, as a formal thank you, it's Ambassador Damodaran, for your invaluable support and inspiring opening remarks. We thank you. And now, please allow me to invite Professor J.U.C, who has been the core reason that Light Millennium undertook its very first World Water Day International panel with the guidance of Professor Olcay in March 2021. This year, actually, this particular event, also our 5th annual World Water Day program since then. J.U.C. Ünver is a professor of practice at Ira A. Fulton School of Engineering, Polytechnic School, Environmental and Resource Management Program, Arizona State University, member of Water Policy Group, and Vice Chair, United Nations Water from 2018 to 2020, and Advisory Board member of the Light Millennium Global and the co-chair of the 2025 J.U.C. Awards Evaluation Committee. As a global expert on the water issue, Professor Olcay, where are we at the Water Action Decade in 2025 since 3 years left to 2028? And what is your advice to the international high school students who are with us today? Today, as the 2025 World Water Day, what are your projections towards accomplishments by the end of this year? No further ado, welcome Professor Olcay for your opening remarks.
Thank you, Bircan Hanım, and thank you also for your questions, which could take a full hour of speech. So I will be brief. First of all, allow me to congratulate you and the organization that you lead for taking the initiative to celebrate World Water Day for the 5th year. Okay, I think this is one of the accomplishments of the World Water Day that we are celebrating today, to have people like yourself and organizations like you lead to be involved, apart from the more directly water-related organizations, or those whose direct missions are about water resources and protecting water services, making them available to everyone. The success of the decade, which will end in 3 years' time, and again, you have been active in half of that decade already, 5 years, has been to make more people aware of the significance of water, okay, in general. But that there are very specific successes of the decade, and I will mention 2 of these. One of them is to have organized an water action agenda, to which everybody has been invited to participate, to contribute to, and many of us have. I have, from a personal perspective, and also from the organizations that I represent, you have done the same. So that was a very good manifestation of public engagement in preserving, maintaining the integrity of our water resources. By the time we had the World Conference on Water Resources just 2 years ago, there were over 800 such contributions from around the world, which was a good success. The other very concrete success, and probably the biggest success of the decade, was to revive the United Nations direct attention to water issues. The UN has been involved in water issues from multiple perspectives, including a platform for which I was the co-chair, the UN Water. But the world had not seen a United Nations Water Conference for 47 years. Okay, and as a direct result of the Water Decade, we had the very first Water Conference of the United Nations in 2023 in New York, to which many of us attended, participated in. And that established also a momentum, which will be followed up by another UN Conference on Water next year, which will be followed the conference in 2028, which will mark the end of the water decade. So these are some of the successes that I can list. By the end of this year, I am expecting to see a couple of important developments, such as water being mainstreamed into the major environmental conversations on a global scale, such as the climate conferences of the United Nations, COPs, also the COPs of the United Nations Convention on Biodiversity and on to combat desertification. So water is now becoming a more of a cross-cutting element in the global platforms, and particularly regarding the United Nations activities, which are, as the ambassador so elegantly put into words, is extremely important for the world and for our future. Talking about our future, and to end my opening remarks, my advice to the young high school students following us today builds on the ambassador's advice. You are young, you are intelligent, you are technology oriented, creative, and you will start pretty soon learning things in greater depth. You will be specializing, and hopefully many of you will become professionals, scientists, and academics, and be successful in whatever profession you choose. And my advice to you is to keep a broad mind, okay? Even when you specialize, you learn things in depth, and what you do can be very sector specific or theme specific, topic specific. Think about the impacts of your personal, professional, scientific actions and activities on water resources, because water cuts across everything: sectors, boundaries, countries, lands, etc. And we all can make a difference, both individually and collectively. Again, Bircan Hanım, congratulations, and give the floor back to you.
Thank you, Professor Olcay, for the enlightening and encouraging opening remarks, especially with your vast experience and expertise in the field. And I'm certain that our youth and attendees, high school students will inspire and learn and will follow up. Thank you so much. And also thank you for co-chairing of the evaluation committee. Now it is my honor to invite Ambassador Rodrigo A. Caraz of Costa Rica to the United Nations from 2018 to 2022. He is currently a member of the UN Human Rights Committee in Geneva, and advisory board of the Light Millennium Global, and the co-chair of the 2025 Evaluation Committee to deliver his keynote address. We collaborated on several projects with Ambassador Carazo during his tenure at the UN. Before returning to Costa Rica, he joined the advisory board of the Light Millennium Org in June 2022. Thank you very much, Ambassador Carazo, for your dedicated time and invaluable sustained support for this project, along with the Light Millennium Global Organization. No further ado, Ambassador Carazo, please allow me to welcome you to deliver your keynote address. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. My very warm and sincere salutations to everyone, particularly to all the participants in this third edition of the J.U.C. Awards. It is an honor to address this gathering as we celebrate the remarkable work of young writers from different countries who, under their mentors' guidance and in some cases, have reflected and put in writing their thoughts on one of the most pressing issues of our time, the indispensable need of clean water. On 28 July 2010, the United Nations General Assembly adopted a historical resolution recognizing the right to safe and clean drinking water and sanitation as a human right that is essential for the full enjoyment of life and of all human rights. 8 years later, on March 22, World Water Day, that we celebrate today, 7 years ago, in 2018, the World Water Day, and with a forecast of 40% shortfall in fresh water resources by 2030, in 5 years, coupled with the expansion of world population, which have nowadays oriented the world towards a global water crisis. Against, in that year of 2018, the UN General Assembly launched the Water Action Decade, which had been adopted in 2016 as a time, and has been called by my predecessors this afternoon, as a time for action on water sustainable development and the need to transform how water is managed, since it was the motto saying, every drop counts. Very dear participants, you have taken an issue on an issue that affects billions of people and have used and will use the power of words to make a difference. Water is life. As mentioned in one of the phrases that lead this process, this awards event, and is written in our screen now, we forget that water cycle and life cycle are one, said Jacques-Yves Cousteau, and has been a moving theme for our work in these months. Water is the foundation of health, of dignity, of development, and of quality of life. Despite the United Nations recognition of 2010 and the existence in 2016, millions still lack safe drinking water. It is not only a technical or an environmental issue or a combination of both. It's a question of fundamental justice among humankind. Lacking access to water entails the inability to live healthy and dignified lives. Across the world, countless communities, hundreds of millions of human beings face growing threats to their water supply. Climate change is intensifying droughts and floods. Pollution from industries and from agriculture is contaminating rivers, lakes, and water reservoirs. Yet we need industry and we need agriculture. Water remains, despite all that, a privilege rather than a right, with the marginalized communities and individuals suffering the most. The challenge is clear. We must ensure that access to clean water is assured and provided for everyone, not just for those who can afford it. Water scarcity, water pollution, water distribution are dire challenges for young people to tackle for the rest of your lives. That is why your voices today and your actions always do matter. Young people have always been at the forefront of change. Your generation will play a critical role in assuring for every person the right to clean and safe water, one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. through writing, activism, science, or policy making. You have, since now, the power to demand, to propose, and to enact solutions, to inspire awareness, and to take action. The ideas you have explored in this contest are not just words, they are seeds of change. As we conclude this event, I encourage you to carry forward the passion and the insight you have demonstrated in your writings. Keep questioning, keep advocating, keep writing. The right to water and sanitation is a cause worth struggling for, and your voices can help change a future where clean water is truly accessible to all. Thanks, really, to all the participants for drawing this road. Don't get off of it. Thanks to the organizers for getting all of us to engage in this fundamental issue. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Karazov, for your delivered keynote and share key points about the evaluation process. And in this line, also your strong suggestion to the youth and to all of us to be involved and to take action and work towards to it. Now, I would like to invite you later on in the writing category. Thank you again. For now, we are reaching to next session, next section of the our ceremony, and we are going to introduce the first the research category. An introduction and presenters will be conducted by Ambassador Yogendra Kumar, and he is a retired ambassador of India, author of 2 books, and editor another, and member of the 2025 J.U.C. Awards Evaluation Committee. And thanks to Ambassador Damaduran because he connected us. And thank you, Ambassador Yogendra, for your dedicated time and commitment for this project. Now, I'd like to invite you, please introduce and present the research category. Floor is yours.
Thank you. I wish to congratulate the organizers of this program and thank my esteemed colleagues on the evaluation committee for their labor. And if I may, I offer my felicitations, most importantly, to all the young people who participated in this competition for their enthusiasm, their commitment to be worthy global citizens, their sense of awareness of the issues facing us today, and the determination to make a difference starting now at the threshold of adulthood. This spirit needs to be celebrated because it represents the realization that global problems with their rapidly growing number cannot be handled by any single country or a group of countries, howsoever powerful or resourceful. Nor can these global problems be tackled either by turning a blind eye to them or to hunker down in one's own country. The UN Secretary General has underlined, in fact, ad nauseum, if I may say, the importance of a cohesive, unified, coordinated global effort to meet the global challenges. Scholars are heralding this to be an era of planetary politics, which should infuse all academic theories and practice of international relations. Again, this spirit in abundant display in this competition needs to be celebrated for one more reason. Even as these challenges have to be met by global effort, they can be mitigated in considerable measure by concerted, innovative action at our community level, at the level of our schools, our families, and even by individuals, young and old. The entries have shown the light on the millennial wisdom inherited by our communities in all countries, irrespective of their stages of technological development, and these remain relevant in addressing these challenges, and to do so in ecologically sustainable manner. As one of our scholar presidents, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, has remarked, the darkness does not disappear by being cursed, but by lighting a candle. The J.U.C. Awards 2025 are thematically focused on the UN Water Action Decade and today's World Water Day and also the World Glaciers Day. This has been inspired by Jacques-Yves Cousteau, whose inspiring words we already heard. As we observe the planetary crisis manifesting itself most critically in water stress in practically all countries of the world, these words also serve as a warning as we see the destabilizing effects of water stress on entire countries or regions or communities, causing immense individual suffering, turmoil in communities, and instances of interstate conflicts. It is also no brainer that this challenge is only going to worsen unless serious efforts are made to address it. The young participants in the competition under the research category, whose entries I was privileged to evaluate, have demonstrated this spirit in superabundant manner. What is clear in the writing effort is an exploration as to what can one do as an individual, as a family, and as a community. Moreover, there is high awareness that such grassroots bottoms-up approach is one of the very effective ways to build public opinion, which the government will not only take notice of, but also benefit from it in taking on board some of these many grassroots level actions. Mulling over these entries, I got the sense that the participants are determined to continue to think creatively about water conservation challenges, as well as the environmental sustainability in community living, as also government policies. Clearly, the optimum approach is to apply this creativity in a fine fusion of traditional knowledge and practice with the scientific progress in this critical area. The evaluation process comprised both the text of the entry and an interview among the finalists. In the research category, the entry by Çağan Aras İnçal from Turkey, Grey Water Systems for Sustainable Urban Water Management, a case study approach, was adjudged as best. As first, the topic chosen was excellent in that the conservation aspect of urban water supply system through separation based on the wastewater recycling is a new emerging focus of urban governance in a world which is rapidly urbanizing. The case studies were from Singapore, Melbourne, and Los Angeles. The writing was focused and well structured with a good bibliography and admirable quality in a school student, demonstrating high research skills. Undoubtedly, this is an area which can be scalable across the world and a significant cost-effective approach to managing the water cycle. And now I'd like to invite him for 1 minute water action commitment.
Honored guests, esteemed judges and fellow awardees, water is life. It defies our world, sustains everything, and yet for too many, it is a struggle each day. We turn on tap and hardly think, yet others have to walk miles for one drop. As part of Water Action Decade, I commit to raising awareness in my school by leveraging the Ecology Club. Through engagement and motivation, I aim to foster a community of aware individuals. Furthermore, I aim to develop engineering-based solutions to problems such as overuse of water in agriculture, because change doesn't start with governments or corporations. It starts with us. Small actions, when multiplied, create waves of impact. Thank you.
Thank you. The entry by Rukshan S. from India, Water Scarcity Challenge and Solution, was adjudged as second. It provides a sufficient explanation about factors causing water scarcity, including climate change, rapid and haphazard urbanization, and income inequality within and between countries, and their aggravating effect on the current challenges of socio-economic progress. Solutions offered were a mix of technology and traditional methods, which can, like in the case of the first entry, can be scaled up in a differentiated manner depending upon the local circumstances. And now I invite her to make 1 minute water action commitment.
Good evening, everyone. I am so honored and thankful to be receiving this award tonight. First, I want to thank Light Millennium Charitable Organization for choosing me. I am truly appreciate this organization and I feel really lucky to be here. I committed to supporting efforts to capture and store rainwater before it reaches the ground, improving desalination techniques to increase the availability of fresh water, and promoting the reuse and recycling of fresh water through various methods. I also pledge to raise awareness about the importance of water conservation, ensuring that everyone understands the critical role with all plays in preserving this previous research for future generation. Once again, thank for giving this wonderful opportunity for me.
Thank you. The entry by SM Vibinesh Kumar from India, water purification using organic materials, was adjudged as third. It's a competent description of a water purification system using organic and natural materials, which is particularly suitable for low-income communities and is easily scalable, covering different parts of the developing countries, especially as it is technologically doable with a very low energy requirement. And I invite him now to make his 1-minute water action commitment.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Please, you have to turn on your camera.
Okay. I sincerely thank the co-chairs and the members of the evaluation committee of the J.U.C Awards with special appreciations to the students coordinator, Ms. Rukshan ma'am from India, on this Water Day award. Thank you.
Once again, thank you. Once again, my compliment to the organizers for this effort, and congratulations to the awardees in this competition, and a word of comfort to the others, since this effort has not been in vain, and I feel confident that they will pursue the interest in this vital area in the future. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador Yogendra Kumar, for your dedicated time, especially for this session and announce and presenting the awards. And just as a summary, first place in the research category is Çağan Aras İncel, second is Rokshan Sahi, and third is M. Vibhinesh Kumar. And please mark your calendar for the showcase for April 26th. Congratulations, you, each and all of you. Thank you so much. Now we are moving to introduction to the innovation category. And please allow me to invite Professor Günay Simit, Professor of Biological and Chemical Sciences at Southside Virginia Community College. She is retired, advisor LM Global Org, and member of the 2025 J.U.C Awards Evaluation Committee. Professor Smith was with us for the 2023 J.U.C Awards as well. Thank you for your dedicated support back-to-back of this project, along with being on the advisory board of the organization. No further ado, please welcome to introduce the innovation category. Over to you, Professor Smith.
Thank you, Bircan. Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. I'm Günay Simit and one of the advisors of Light Millennium organization. As you know, 2025 J.U.C Awards are given to high school students who work on the projects on the topics related to Water Action Decade. So students were asked to submit their projects in one of the 4 categories: research, writing, media, and innovation. Innovation category wasn't there, and this year it is included. So this year's main concept is water cycle and the life cycle are one. You are going to be hearing this a lot today, but even if you hear it 100 times, it deserves to be repeated 1,000 times because it is important and crucial. So water means life, but still, across the globe, billions of people face water scarcity, lack of safe drinking water, and water pollution. So if we want to address this crisis, we need bold ideas, fresh perspectives, and a commitment to sustainability. Today, we are going to recognize the next generation of problem solvers, our high school students, who have dared to rethink how we use, how we conserve, and how we protect our water for future generations. So I would like to celebrate all these young innovators, our future scientists, engineers, and leaders. So when we come to the awardees, to be honest, to choose the best 2, 3, 4 is not an easy issue. Every contestant hit to a very crucial points. So none of the effort is not worth it. Everything was good, but we have to choose 2, 3 of them. So keeping this in your mind, please, all the participants, one of our contestants initiated a volunteer-driven project. She created a platform where not only the people who run the project, but anybody in the community can be a part of the solution. They can access to their platform and they do whatever they are instructed to do. So our first place award in innovation category goes to Rukiye Özçelik from Darüşşafaka High School, Istanbul, Turkey. Congratulations, Rukiye.
Thank you.
The project is entitled AquaGuard, the future of water protection. I should tell you that the main point in this entry is the capacity to include the whole community to the project. Otherwise, you may have wonderful ideas, but if people cannot use it, it's not that effective. So, Rukiye, please tell us your 1-minute water action commitment. Let's listen here.
Thank you to the Light Millennium organization for this meaningful award. It is an honor to be recognized and to stand among individuals who are passionate about creating a better future for our planet. Water is at the heart of life, yet population and mismanagement continue to threaten its availability. My project, AquaGuard, focuses on using technology and collaboration to protect our water sources. By allowing people to report population, access real-time data, and take part in environmental actions, we can make a real difference. This vision supports the Water Action Agenda, which aims to create sustainable water solutions worldwide. Achieving Sustainable Development Goal 6 is not just about providing clean water. It is about making sure it stays clean for generations to come. The future of water is in our hands. Every action counts, no matter how small. If we come together, we can build a world where water is not wasted, but valued and protected. Let's take responsibility today for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Rukiye. Another contestant in this category, in the innovation category, worked on the sustainability of the oceans, particularly underwater life. As you know, chemical pollution of oceans is caused mostly from the improper disposal of the waste material, which eventually caused acidification of the water and the lack of oxygen in the deep zones which kills the marine life altogether. This contestant designed a jellyfish-like apparatus by using biomimicry essentials. At the end, at the site of the waste disposal, the machine collects the carbon dioxide and gets the light from the sunshine and create oxygen in a made-up photosynthesis environment and send it to the deep sea. The second place award goes to this project, titled as Oxygeni by Defne Aslan from Darüşşafaka High School, Istanbul, Turkey. Congratulations, Defne.
Thank you.
Now we would like to hear your commitment for Water Action Decade. 1 minute.
So hi, and thank you to the Light Millennium organization for this prestigious award. I am truly honored to have my voice heard through this recognition. In my work, I explore the vital role of phytoplankton in our oceans and propose ways to enhance their ability to produce oxygen in deep, dark zones, areas where sunlight cannot reach but life still struggles to survive. I focused on innovative solutions such as bioengineering light-efficient phytoplankton and utilizing renewable energy-powered artificial lighting systems. These approaches aim to restore oxygen levels in the ocean's depths, creating a more habitable environment for marine species and supporting the fragile balance of underwater ecosystems. By addressing oxygen depletion in deep-sea regions, we move closer to achieving Sustainable Development Goal 6, not only by promoting clean and accessible water, but by recognizing that ocean health is inseparable from global sustainability. And let us not forget that even in the deepest, darkest places on Earth, life yearns to breathe, and sometimes all it takes is one idea, one effort, or one night to make that possible. I believe that together we can bring life back to the depths, where we can ensure a future where water is valued, protected, and teeming with life for everyone and everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you, Defne. Now I would like to invite the youngest member of our evaluation committee, Mr. Ranji. Mr. Ranji is going to present the third place award in innovation category. Is Mr. Ranji with us?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Professor Gunay Smith. Thank you, everybody. It's truly my great honor to announce the third place winner in the innovation category of 2025 J.U.C. Awards. His name is Kaan İpek. He's from Turkey for his submission Sustainable Water Management. Kaan's work explores the critical processes that drive the continuous movement of water within the Earth's atmosphere, surface, and underground, and how this cycle underpins sustainable water management. Please join me in congratulating Kaan for his outstanding and innovative work. So, Kaan, what is your 1 minute water action commitment to the Water Action Decade?
First of all, thank you so much to the Light Millennium organization for this incredible opportunity. It's an honor to be here as a finalist to share my passion for sustainable water management with all of you. Water is one of our most precious resources yet. We often take it for granted. My project focuses on collecting, treating, and reusing water in the most efficient way possible by using AI and IoT. By maximizing greywater reuse, reducing waste, and running everything on solar energy, we can create a system that's not only sustainable, but also adaptable for both cities and rural areas. Leak detections and water safety is also part of my work because the systems we use should be sustainable and long-lasting. This isn't just a project, it's a vision for the future. If you want to make real change, we need to rethink how we use and manage water. I believe that with the right technology and the right mindset, we can ensure clean water access for everyone and everywhere. Let's take action today because every drop matters. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kaan. Now, this is the end of our innovation category award presentations. I would like to thank all participants of this category and wish you the best in your future life as responsible and conscientious innovators. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Günay Smith, for the introduction and presenting the innovation category. Just in a summary, Ms. Rukiye Özçelik is the first place in innovation category, Defne Aslan the second, and then Kaan İpek is the third one. Congratulations, each and all of you. Thank you. And now we are moving to the media category. So far, we announced research and innovation. Now we are at the media category, and this section introducer and presenter is Ms. İlknur Boray. She is the Vice President of the Atatürk Society of America, the World Atatürk Platform, and member of the 2025 J.U.C. Awards Evaluation Committee. We've been collaborating with Atatürk Society of America for the 2023 J.U.C. Awards through a special award. This year, thanks to Ms. Boray, she has also for serving on the evaluation committee, and thanks to, along with Atatürk Society, for providing a special award for 2025, which we will announce in this program at a later time. No further ado, please allow me to invite Ms. Boray to introduce the media category section. Welcome, Ms. Boray, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bircan, and thank you for giving me the honor of being part of the evaluation committee for the media section. Now, for the media category, the submissions included video presentations, and our 5 finalists were for media category were from Burundi, Sri Lanka, and India. We had 5 finalists, and they all had to go, just like the evaluation of the other categories in the media section too. All these candidates had to present their ideas in a smart and good way, and their language should be up to the standards, the grammar and the language, just like the other categories. But in addition to those, for the media submissions, we evaluated the production quality. So now we have some young friends who will help me, who will actually have the honor of introducing you to the winners of this category. So I would like to invite first Ms. Kavisha Amandijayatne, and she was the 2023 media category first place winner. Please. She's from Colombo, Sri Lanka. Please welcome Kavisha to introduce the first place winner in the media category. Kavisha Amanandijayatne.
Yes, she's with us. She was with us. Kavisha Jayatne. She was with us. If she's still with us, yes, she is with us. Kavisha, could you please take the floor and introduce the first place?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we are now. Yes,
okay, thank you. So good evening, everyone, and I'm Kavisha Jayatne, and it is an honor to present the first place in the media category in J.U.C. Awards. So the winner is Nishadi Hasarangi. So congrats, Nishadi, and I invite you to share your water action commitment with all of us.
Thank you so much for the Light Millennium organization for giving us this amazing opportunity. I'm truly honored to participate in this event. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Marksa and Ms. Stanley for guiding us throughout this event. And as a commitment, I will always try my best to spread awareness among everyone about how important water is and improve myself in using water in a more efficient way. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thanks again.
Let's watch her video. Let's try this time if it's gonna work. 1 second.
Okay.
because that's the part of the process. Yes, let's see if it's gonna work now.
What is life? But for millions, clean water is still out of reach. Global water scarcity affects 1 in 3 people worldwide. Pollution contaminates the few sources of clean water left. 80% of wastewater is released into the environment untreated, harming ecosystems and human
We need the
health.
volume up, please.
Every year, 8 billion metric tons of plastic enters the sea from land. In many places, access to clean water is limited by insufficient infrastructure. The journey for water is often long and dangerous. Climate change exacerbates water scarcity, bringing floods and droughts. Unsafe drinking water leads to diseases, poverty, and lost lives. Together, we can ensure universal access to safe drinking water. The solution exists. Let's ensure everyone has access to clean water. Now is the time to act. Join the movement to secure safe water for everyone, everywhere. Scientists introduced microbial fuel cells to produce electricity from wastewater. Water is a right, not a privilege. Act now. Let's save it. Today, let's remember that we all are connected through this precious resource. Water is peace, security, and dignity. When we have it, we thrive. Without it, we suffer. Every drop of clean water is a step towards health, hope, and opportunity. Let's act by conserving water, supporting initiatives, and advocating for policies that bring safe water to every community. In this interconnected world, ensuring access to clean water isn't just compassion, it's our collective responsibility. Together, we can make safe water a reality for all.
Thank you. Thank you. And now I would like to invite Roxana, RA. She's the 2023 Media category second place winner, International Student Coordinator, and she is from India, Chennai, India. Roxana, could you please introduce us the second place winner?
Yes, ma'am. So greetings to all. This is Rukshana from the Institution of Green Engineers. And as ma'am said, I'm the second place winner in the media category of the J.U.C Awards 2023 and also the student coordinator for India for the J.U.C Awards 2025. So it is such an honor to be here today to be presenting this award. So with great pleasure, I now announce the second place winner of the media category for the J.U.C Awards 2025. So the runner-up is Sehas Gamesh from the Whiteley Performing Arts Academy, Colombo, Sri Lanka, whose exceptional project titled ACE Ocean Guardian. So congratulations to Sehas Gamesh for his outstanding work and contribution. So what is your 1 minute water action commitment to the water action decade? Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. And I am honored and grateful for this award. And thank you to the JCU organization for putting together such a wonderful event. Also, thank you to Whiteleaf Academy for guiding me through this process. Water is an important resource. It fuels our bodies, grows our food, and sustains our planet. And this World Water Day, my commitment is that I'm choosing to be part of the solution by starting with the little things like turning off taps, fixing leaks, reusing water, also to raise awareness in local areas and communities. My solutions focus on fully utilizing water, and water utilization is a vision which we can achieve if we put our minds on it. So I'm standing with the Water Action Decade because access to clean water isn't just a privilege, it's a right. Every action, no matter how small, adds up. And the smarter choices today means a healthier and sustainable future for all of us tomorrow. Happy Water Day.
Thank you. Thank you. And now it's time to introduce the third place winner in the media category. And I would like to congratulate Jovish J. Agnello with the submission titled Water for Life. He's from India, and congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agnello, what's your 1-minute water action commitment to the Water Action Decade?
First of all, thank you everyone for the opportunity. And it's my pleasure to be at this J.U.C Awards 2025. My commitment is to raise awareness and to tackle the problems of water wastage. Water wastage can be tackled by the integration of technology and AI, which is the most modern method. And of course, raising water awareness can be done through social media. Nowadays, it is so easy to reach millions or even billions of people through social media, which can be used to raise awareness at a mass level. So this will be my Water Action Day commitment.
Thank you. Again, we congratulate all the winners of the media category, and thanks to our presenters who joined us, the 2023 J.U.C Awards winners. And thank you for reconnecting with us again and passing the torch to the 2025 winners. Thank you, Bircan.
Now it is my honor. Thank you, Ignor, and congratulations all the first, second, and third winners of the media category, along with thanks to Kavisha and Rukshan. Really, it is one of those my goal, vision that we need to be connected. It's not just once and over. It should be some kind of different forms of connectivity over the years to come. Thanks again. Now it is my honor to invite Ambassador Karazot to introduce a writing category. Welcome back, Ambassador Karazot. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, and congratulations again for presenting and putting together all these magnificent events with all the glitches here and there, but it's been great. I've been asked not only to introduce the winners, but also to say a word about the evaluation that took place, which was the process. We received 48 submissions, all of them on time, following the guidelines to be presented and so on. And the 10-member evaluation committee was divided into teams of 4 persons, which tackled each one of the categories. In the writing categories, since it was the one with the highest number of submissions, we had 2 teams. A group of rubrics was established in consultation before the evaluation process began, and the way in which the submissions adhere to those rubrics was the leading point of grading and of finally selecting the winners that we honor today. 5 rubrics that I will mention. How was the submission? How is the submission? Is it clear? Is it strong? Is it original? Is it creative? Does it have that central idea leading to its development. Second is that idea developed coherently through the text. Does it evoke, it was written, a sense of movement, something which I liked very much, and is reader friendly, very important. The third rubric, which they were graded from 0 to 5 in each case, the third rubric asked whether the idea, the main idea being presented, was supported throughout the writing, either by reference to sources or documents or to historical events. Very important was the fourth one, whether which was fully adhered in most of the cases, whether appropriate language was used and whether it was grammatically correct. And well, this is one of the issues that led, and I advance the subject, to be considered as the subject of the next process in 27th, hopefully, which is the value of bilingual education. All of the participants are from bilingual schools, so the use of a foreign language for most of them was absolutely good, perfect, much more than mine, let me tell you. So that was graded. And well, does this submission adhere to excuse me, does this submission stand alone from the rest? Does it make a difference? It does have that weight necessary to be rewarded, and that was one of the choices. We had not only many hours of reading and of reflecting, but also a very lively, important, and good interview session with each one of a selected group of contestants. And in that session, we interviewed to check really the originality, to check the knowledge of the facts that the person brought in the writing, to check whether it was originally and not being brought from some other source and so on. And all of this led us to produce the verdict of the evaluation committee, which was accepted and worked through by the organizers. And herewith is that result. Congratulations once more to the winners. Well, let me now introduce the winners of the first and second prize of the writing category, being the first one, Miss Daphne Durgaci. Daphne Durgaci is from Turkey on and an ITU institution in Turkey, who very, very finely needed a fiction essay that leads to appreciate the need of water and the fact that, as is the theme of this contest, that water is the water cycle is similar or is inherent part of the life cycle. Daphne did a very, very good work in doing that, and which merited a second reading and a third reading and an interview in order to fully grasp the value that it has. So I was very glad that the committee did choose this work of Daphne, whom I would like to ask about her commitment on the World Water Day to the Water Action Decade. Nice to see you again, Daphne.
Thank you, you too.
Well, my commitment to the Water Action Decade would be to continue to raise awareness both on paper and by any physical means. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad that we are friends now, friends from apart the ocean. And congratulations on your prize. Now, for the second prize in the writing category, which again I should reflect was the one that had most submissions, 17 of them. The second prize of the water in the writing category goes to Miss Seinen. I have a problem with the
Sinem Gül Tekin.
All right. Thank you very much. I could not repeat that as well. Gül Tekin, Seinem wrote an essay on a very original topic. What is the responsibility of a military and of corporate accountability on water, on ocean water, and on water in earth always? Being from Costa Rica, a country which disbanded or abolished the armed forces the year I was born, just imagine how long ago it was. This essay had a particular importance. I must say that it scratches only on the surface of this big responsibility. Seinem does not delve and could not delve in this moment in that accountability, but on the fact that yes, it must be examined. I mean, we cannot just close the taps of water or shower for a shorter time or look for not to pollute water, but also we have to see the big operations that take place in the water that we need abundant for all of humanity and not only for a few interested parties. So this was very, very original, and we very much appreciate it and very glad to hear today Ms. Senem's commitment to the war decade. Sorry, I forgot to say that as some other awardees, Ms. Senem is from the again, the Turkish.
Darüşşafaka.
Darüşşafaka.
Darüşşafaka High School, Istanbul. Yes.
Darüşşafaka School. I have it written, but I forget when it was written. Sign it, please.
Hello, dear jury and the contestants. I'm deeply honored to be receiving this award and this opportunity to raise my voice about this major problem of today from the Light Millennium organization. I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude for this award and for providing a platform where our voices can be utilized to effect positive change. My essay analyzes the environmental impact of large-scale industries, the military and corporate awareness-raising importance, and our individual responsibility for making a change. We may not individually be able to drive large-scale changes. However, we can be harnessed by our combined voice, inform and organize others. Debate, social media, writing are powerful tools for awareness, raising and affecting change. As an individual, I will continue to remain informed, reduce wastage, and engage in debates opposing sustainable action. This aligns with the water action agenda and the general goal of sustainable water management by raising awareness and advocating for responsible policies. We contribute to Sustainable Development Goal 6, striving for equal access to clean water and protection of our resources. Change begins with an understanding, and progress is built with collaborative work. Together, let us make water valued, saved, and kept for future generations. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Seinem, and thanks for your participation. And now for to announce the winner of the third prize. I'm also very glad, as were my predecessors from the evaluation committee, to invite young members of this of our group, of the evaluation group, members who have been distinguished in the years past with awards and that they have kept up with the work of the organization and should very soon take over these responsibilities. Brushali Gayak is one of them, and I'd like to call on her so that she can present the winner of the third prize. Please, Brushali.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here. It is my pleasure to be here with you all. The third plus winner in the writing category is Halitha Rehan Athakorel with the submission title Drops of Hope from Whiteleaf Performing Arts School, Sri Lanka. I would like to introduce Halitha now for his 1 minute water action commitment. The floor is yours, Halitha.
Hello, everyone. And I have to say, I am really honored to be part of the J.U.C. Awards 2025. I thank the J.U.C. organization and Whiteleaf Academy, Nalaka Sir Synonymous. So my commitment to the Water Action Decade is I personally, in my future, in my progress of accomplishing my goal in my future, I plan on doing researches regarding water and how to protect it, because I come from a country where water is not actually a scarce source. It's a sacred source. We have huge irrigation systems. So I want to take it to the world. I want to introduce the world to this irrigation of Sri Lanka and create a better future with my research that I'm going to be doing in the future, and to create an impact to the world and to protect water, and to spread the word of our great kings, saying that every drop of water that falls from the sky should be protected, should be collected, and should be reserved. So that is my commitment. And thank you for having me here.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador Caruso. Will you say a few words, or should I close the session, this section?
I appreciate you can go on, please.
Okay, certainly. First, I'd like to thank all the winners of this section. Just as a summary, Defne Durda for the first place in writing category, and Sinem Gültekin as the second, and then just we heard of Halitha Rehan as the third in the writing category. We congratulate each and all of you, and we hope you continue on this concept. Now we are coming to our another section, which is special awards. This special awards, really, I am grateful and thankful to our evaluation committee, because it is born out of the last two evaluations process meetings. So with that, as you could imagine, as also Professor Günay mentioned, that it was difficult to change. Also, I wish we could award everyone on an equal level. Also, it is also a process that really bring different perspectives, cultural and personal and talent-wise, etc. And then it's really difficult to fit all of them within the first three in each category. So then Atatürk Society of America came up with the special awards, and then I came up with the special awards because I just felt that we must award it, whether within the first three or not. And then also, as you heard of numerous times, Jack Costa's quote become the inspirational source throughout this project since last March. So we dedicated to honor his name another special awards. So this is the summary introduction of the special award based on the whole process, and also you heard of from Ambassador Caruso the rubric that we use that applied to each and everyone. So no distinguished. So the one who ranked the highest, then so that's what we are presenting now. Special awards. For the special awards, now it is my pleasure to invite back Ambassador Damadoran to present the President's Award of the Light Millennium Global along with the newly developed Jacques Cousteau Special Award. Welcome back, Ambassador Damadoran. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bircan. I've spent the last hour immensely moved by all the presentations from our young friends and students. And I think our last student from Sri Lanka really summed it up beautifully when he said, we must look at water not as a scarce resource, but a sacred resource. And I think that really animates the winner of the President's Special Award, whom you and the other members of the jury have selected. I'm very proud that he's a compatriot of mine from Chennai, a student at the Bhaktavatsilam School in India and in Chennai, and someone who's only in the 9th grade. But as he says in the introduction to his project, he has a lovely quote from W.H. Auden: thousands have lived without love, but none without water. And I think when you take that a step further, you realize that water can also be a manifestation of love. Love is a word that we don't usually use in the context of international relations or politics or interaction. But I hope we can bring that back to the conversation so that when there is war or conflict or dispute about water, what allows that to be resolved is not just economics or politics, but love. And I think that really animates this presentation of Water, Our Precious Resource by Harish Gyani, whom I would like to invite to share his thoughts and presentation.
We cannot hear you, Harish. Harish, we cannot hear you. Harish, we cannot hear you. Harish, we cannot hear you. Harish, we cannot hear you. If we can't hear him, we can continue, and when he fixes the audio, we can come back to him. I think he has an issue in audio. Ambassador Ramadan, we may move to the next one, then when he fixes, and then we can call him back.
Oh, thank you, Bircan.
Sure.
Yes, we can. I hope that that she's able to resolve the microphone. It's now my privilege to announce the special award named, as you said, Bircan, after Jacques Cousteau. One of the most memorable lines I heard from Jacques Cousteau was, "We must plant the sea and herd its animals, using the sea as farmers and not as hunters. That is what civilization is all about, farming instead of hunting." And I'm proud that that spirit really animates the presentation and the project of our award winner, who has worked with scientific precision on nanotechnology-based wastewater treatment, particularly in the context of very important industry in many developing countries, that of textiles. And the winner of the Jacques Cousteau Award is S.M. Vikash Kumar of the Adarsh Vidyalaya in Kanyakumari, India. Congratulations, Vikash.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, all. I sincerely thank the coaches and members of the evaluation committee of the J.U.C. Awards, with special appreciation to the student coordinator, Mrs. Lakshana from India, on this World Water Day. As I am from the southern part of India, surrounded by three sides of water, I see many factories and industries polluting clean water. This is the reason I came with this project idea. Advanced nanomaterial like graphene oxide and titanium dioxide improve wastewater treatment, enabling reuse in textile industries while reducing cost and conserving water. I will raise awareness through projects, YouTube, and workshops to promote eco-friendly water treatment for all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I don't know whether we can get back to Harish, whether his microphone is working.
Harish, are you with us? Okay, great. We heard you. Yes, please.
So can I start?
Yes, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Harish, and I'm from India, Chennai. And my water action decade commitment is that I want to safeguard all wildlife and aquatic life from the harmful plastics and other essential things which harm them. And I want to save water. I want to save water and create a sustainable, stable ecosystem. Thank you.
You put that very, sorry, please. No, thank you. Thank you so much for putting that so beautifully and succinctly. And I do hope that details of your wonderful project will be available on our website for everyone to read and, more important, to learn from. Thank you, and over to you, Bircan.
Thank you, Ambassador Damodaran. Really, this is one of those exciting part of this project because it's produced more than we envisioned to deliver. So this is also adding more layers. Thank you so much. Now it is my honor and pleasure to invite Ms. İlknur Boray, once again, VP Atatürk Society of America and the World Atatürk Platform, to present the special award of the Atatürk Society of America as part of the 2025 J.U.C. Awards. Floor is yours. Ms. İlknur Boray? Ms. İlknur Boray? Ms. İlknur Boray? She was with us?
Sorry, just couldn't open the microphone. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, the floor is yours.
Ready to go. Thank you. The recipient of the special award by the Atatürk Society of America in the research category is Azra Bildik from Darüşşafaka High School in Turkey for her submission titled Save the Marine. And it's with great pride that I present this award to Azra Bildik from Darüşşafaka, Turkey, for her submission titled Save the Marine. And Azra, on behalf of the Atatürk Society of America, I congratulate you and I wish you continued success in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is your 1-minute water action commitment to the water action decade, Azra?
I can talk. I want to begin with thank you to the Light Millennium organization for this prestigious event. And our mission is to take a side on water action and its commitment to protecting our water planet's resources. But this is just the beginning. Each of us has a role to play in protecting our oceans, whether by supporting raising awareness or embracing new technologies. Together, we have the power to make a difference. By protecting marine life today, we ensure that future generations will benefit from healthy and thriving seas. And thank you again for this incredible honor, and let's continue to make every action count.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. İlknur Boray, for the presenting Atatürk Society of America Special Awards. And I also congratulate once again Harish Gyani and also SM Vikash Kumar. Now we are getting one of the maybe more exciting also challenging one, overall excellence award. It came out this year from the media category. Last year was in the writing category, so it doesn't have to be one particular category, but it received the highest score twice, 3 times, then those stands out as the overall excellence. So I'd like to invite our 2023 J.U.C Awards Overall Excellence Award recipient from Ankara, Turkey, Muhammed Ali Turan, to present the overall award. Overall Excellence Award. Yes, floor is yours.
Thank you. I am Muhammed Ali Turan. I was the overall excellence winner of the 2023 J.U.C Awards. First of all, I would like to sincerely thank everyone who contributed to this competition and congratulate the winners. I believe this contest successfully draws attention to the importance of water. I would like to congratulate Ms. Yaharatne for her successful animation and meaningful message. Her storytelling, especially with the water theme and the pet dog detail, made her work truly special. She has beautifully represented water as a life-giving element, which is truly admirable. For this reason, I am honored and happy to present her with the Overall Excellence Award. Congratulations. And what is your 1 minute after action commitment to the Water Action Decade?
Yes, thank you. First of all, I didn't really expect this award. And first of all, I have to thank Madam Bircan Ünver for giving us this chance, this opportunity to showcase our skills, and not only our skills, but also to advocate the society about the Water Action Decade. And also, I would like to thank dear Narkasa of Whiteley Finance Academy of our school, and also Ms. Senuli for guiding us through this journey. So first of all, this animation was not just an idea of what I think about the Water Action Decade. It was an effort in which I tried to convey the society how much we should contribute to the Water Action Decade, and how we should implement these actions to conserve water for the future, for our future generation. And also, my contribution to the Water Action Decade will not end from this. I will try my best to incorporate my skills of graphic designing and also acting, as I mentioned in the previous session, to advocate the society more on this topic, to advocate the society more on the Water Action Decade. And I will try my best to conserve water, to have a stable water facility, and to have a successful Water Action Decade result in the future. So at the end, I would like to remind you all that a drop of water also reflects a drop of hope. So let's all get together and save water for a better future. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's watch the video.
We can't hear the audio.
Again, 1 second. Just I'm gonna try again. 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry. This is today. I'm sorry. This is happening today twice. I apologize for that. Okay, let me bring it up again from the start. And I think it's here. The other one you heard. Let's try again. And I should say share sound. We'll see if it's going to allow. It doesn't.
No audio.
If you want, I can try maybe.
Okay, please do so. We had find the last one. I don't know. Okay, could you try it, please? Because this is also adds what's the meaning, what's the projects are.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Mimosa. It had really, it's always great to have a team. Now we thank to Muhammed Ali Turan for his presentation, and we congratulate Supuni Sandunika Jayaratne for her Animation and Overall Excellence Award of the 2025 J.U.C. Overall Excellence Awards. Congratulations. Now, let's move to Encouragement Award, and this is non-monetary, as I indicated at the opening, but it has equal weight and importance to us. For that, I'd like to invite Dr. Dahlia Sabri, Chair, International Water Resource Association, Egypt chapter, and member the 2025 J.U.C. Awards Evaluation Committee. Dr. Sabri, floor is yours. Dr. Sabri?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen you. Yes, welcome. Floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Bircan. Good evening, good afternoon, good day to everyone, wherever you are. It's my pleasure to be here with you today, and I would like to take this chance to congratulate all the winners. You've done a great job. I participated in the review process for the research and media, and I particularly liked the video we just watched from Sopni. It's really a very nice one and a very good and creative idea. So congratulations again. Also, I would like also to take this chance to thank Bircan and all her team for this wonderful job they have done. It's you cannot imagine how much work they have done. I'm sure they dedicated so much time and effort for this. So congratulations also Bircan and your team for the successful award ceremony. So today also is a special day for we celebrate the World Water Day. So it's a day dedicated to raising awareness about the importance of water conservation and the protection of this precious resource. So I'm taking I'll have the honor to present our encouragement awards, special recognition for those who have shown exceptional dedication and creativity in their efforts to make a positive impact. So let's take a moment to celebrate their hard work and creativity. So we have here our first writing category. The award winner for the writing category is Yağmur Erdin. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly.
Yağmur Erdinç.
Yağmur Erdin.
Erdinç.
Okay, Erdin. So with the submission titled Arid Dreams of a Thirsty Girl from Darüşşafaka, Turkey. So let's see. Do we have a certificate version? We'll see it, or
it was already up.
Okay. So
yes.
Yeah, good. So congratulations to you, Yağmur. And also, we'd like to take 1 minute to hear from you. What's your 1 minute water action commitment to the water action decade? If you can just enlighten us with your ideas.
First of all, thank you to
Yes, please go ahead.
thank you to Light Millennium organization for your efforts and this award. I'm grateful to be heard and recognized with my story, and I'm honorable to be deemed worthy of this award. As you remember, my story is about a little girl called Eva, who didn't understand the significance of water until she dreamt of losing every last drop of it. My wish for all people reading and listening would be to not ending up like Eva and realizing beforehand. Water Action Agenda's commitment to searching solutions for water scarcity and bringing awareness to society by taking a big role in this realization. As a result, the voices of millions of people like Eva in my story can be represented. I hope for and work towards a future where everyone has access to clean water. It's important to remember that it's just a simple dream for Eva and a real-life tragedy for us. We should do the best we can to save every drop. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, Yağmur. So the the encouragement award winner in the innovation category is Sirandi Pereira. I'm sorry if the pronunciation is not correct. With the submission title "The Water Cycle and the Life Cycle Are One" from Utilefi Performing Arts Academy, Sri Lanka. So congratulations, Randy. And also, if you can take 1 minute and tell us about your water action commitment, please.
Thank you. Thank you, J.C. Millennium, for giving us this opportunity. And thank you, Nalakas and Selimis, for guiding us through this project. I will start by making small but meaningful changes, reducing waterways at home, supporting initiatives that provide clean water to those in need, and spreading awareness about water conservation. Every drop counts, and together we can create a future where clean water is a right, not privilege. Let's take action today for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Congratulations again. So the encouragement award winner in the media category is Angie Lola Horembre. I'm sorry, it's a bit difficult, with a submission titled "Water Action Decade" from Lucas Bronzi. So congratulations, Angie, and please tell us what's your water action commitment to the water action decade.
I'm not sure if she is with us. She registered, but I'm not sure.
Oh, she's not here?
Angie, are you with us? Angie, are you with us? We don't hear.
Yes, I'm here.
No, not Rangi. Angie. You'll be next.
Sorry.
You'll be next, but we are trying to get the third recipient of the encouragement award. I think she's not with us at the moment.
Not with us.
She's
okay.
come back, we'll call her. Yes,
So,
and then you can
yes.
hand it over to Rangi and you can close up.
Okay, so anyway, congratulations to Rangi, and I hope we can hear from her again anytime again about her commitment. And I will hand it over to Rangi to continue the encouragement award winners. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Now I feel honored to announce the Encouragement Award winner in the research category of the 2025 J.U.C. Awards. Op Melvin Kamsiyojukwu from Federal Government College, Enugu, Nigeria, for his submission titled Water Action Decade. Melvin's work focuses on water cycle processes, such as water evaporation, transportation, condensation, runoff, and precipitation. In this sense, it wants to display that the water cycle is important because it maintains the Earth's water supply, supports the functioning of ecosystem, preserves the climate balance, and provides human societies with freshwater resource for living. Please join me in congratulating Melvin for his inspiring and impactful work. Melvin, what is your 1 minute water action commitment?
He was with us, but I can't see him now. He was at the beginning with us. So it seems he is not with us now. So we congratulate him and we'll provide the certificate. So, but he's not, maybe a drop off. So could you move to the next one, Dr. Sabri, please? To call the next presenter.
Okay, so I think now we will hear from His Excellency Tiburo Tito, Ambassador, Permanent.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll take it over. So because we need one more, I think. We had 4 in the encouragement award. So
We presented everyone.
But we already represented all of them.
4 of them? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
then I missed it. I apologize. Then I take over. Thank you so much. I really apologize. I don't know where I'm confused.
It's okay.
I apologize. Thank you so much. And then now it is my great honor and privilege to invite His Excellency Teburo Tito, Ambassador, Permanent Representative of Kiribati to the United Nations. Ambassador Tito, we are excited to have you with us. Please welcome to deliver your concluding remarks. The floor is yours. Now Ogbu came back, but Ogbu, let's see if Ambassador is settled with us, then we'll continue. Ogbu, stay there. Ambassador Tito, yes, please could you take the floor, Ambassador Tito. Floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very grateful for this privilege, an honor and a privilege for me to participate in these award-winning for young people from around the world who have participated in this on the occasion of the international the World Day on water. Yeah, water is very important for all of us in Kiribati, especially an island nation, an atoll island with very scarce resources of water. Water comes mainly from the groundwater, from the ground. We depend on the rain to supply the groundwater, and when the rain doesn't fall for months, then we are in real trouble. Most of the people in the islands of Kiribati use seawater for bathing because they don't want to use fresh water for bathing or for washing. They rather save it for drinking. So water is certainly very, very precious. As somebody mentioned earlier on, that water is a sacred resource. We can endorse that. Water is so sacred to us. I remember when I was small, my job was to collect water and to safeguard water that is not abused in the home. And when somebody is abusing water, I will report to my dad and mom and say, somebody is misusing the water. We need water only for drinking. That was the old days. Now it's much better, of course, with a supply of water through the desalination projects and a lot of water being imported from outside, bottled water, I mean. And so water is certainly very, very precious to the people in the islands like Kiribati. And I want to compliment the organizers of this program, the Light Millennium, for encouraging young people, encouraging the involvement of young people getting involved on how to appreciate on the importance of water as a resource for life. And we depend on it as much as we depend on oxygen to keep our livelihood going. We also depend on water. In the island, if we don't have water, we really have a very difficult time. And so I really appreciate this opportunity to participate in a competition that is encouraging young people to play a very active role in preserving water, in appreciating water as a very important resource for a human livelihood. I also want to thank the organizers of this. I read through the mission, the vision, the mission, and the aim of Light Millennium. It's really very, very, very, very inspiring for me to find that you have an organization encouraging the collaboration of people from around the world, from different cultures, different backgrounds, coming together and discussing the importance of the water resource and any other matter which is important to humanity. And I appreciate the statement, the vision of the Light Millennium to foster a global connection and synergy among all people, promoting peace, freedom of expression, and the cultural diversity. And the mission is to create a platform for the expression and advance the dialogue and cooperation among all peoples of the world. This is something very, very precious to me personally, and also to my job here in the United Nations, because we are here to collaborate, we're here to unite ourselves, to unite our voices, to unite our views, and to think of a better world for all. And especially when we celebrate the new millennium, you know, you've seen some of the celebrations we did for welcoming the new millennium, and we believe the new millennium should bring better hope for a better world for all. And we concentrate on reviving the cultures of the world. The different cultures have their different ways of harnessing a better life, a better livelihood for all. And so Kiribati is very keen to participate in this. I hope young people in Kiribati will be able to participate in this in the future and be part of the competition. And not that they will win, but that they will want to be part of it. And by being part of it, and they feel they're no longer in a small world, they're in part of the big world. And we should all come together in this big world to make the world a better place for all. So let me finish by congratulating those young people that I've seen. I've heard them speak, and I am really encouraged to see so many young people participating in this. I want to encourage you that you have a calling. All of us have a calling. I use the word calling. Calling means you're called by something bigger than ourselves, something beyond us. Let me call it, use my Christian language, the Almighty Creator. We're all called by the Almighty Creator to do something to improve the creation that He has created for us. We're all created by Him. We're all created with a mission. We all have something to do. When created, we're not here by accident. We're here because we're meant to be here. All of you are meant to be around. You're meant to do something. So please continue to do that. Continue to feel that you have a contribution to make. You're so important. You'll become leaders in the future, I know. Now you're already becoming leaders in a small way. You're taking a lead, you're being climbing. Climbing means moving up, carrying yourself and carrying you through the challenges. I know it's not easy to win competitions like this, to be on top of competitions like this, where hundreds or thousands of people, young people are involved. So let me encourage you. You have an important mission. You are called to serve a mission. And please continue to serve that mission and to keep improving it, keep working for it, keep bettering it. There's no end to perfection. There's no end to it. You keep on finding something else to do, something more to do, but you're still called. You're called. We're all called, each one of us. We are born in the planet and for a purpose. We are not just born by accident. And we were born out of love. There was a mention of love. Love, yeah, I like the word love, because this is the greatest love story that we are going through. We're being called. We're being loved. And we need to share that love back to those who are around us. We need to share it. And by studying hard, by working hard, by continuing to perfect your efforts, you're certainly contributing to a better world for all. I thank you. I thank you, the Bircan and your team for this wonderful opportunity to come together as people of the planet to improve the planet, to do a better job of it, and to make the world a better place for all. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Tito. It's been truly inspiring and great. And also, I'm very much touched you tied in the mission and vision of the late millennium. We've been trying, but I think see that's really makes me happy and hopeful. And we do hope the youth, the students, high school students from Kiribati will join us for the next one. So I'm so excited, honored, and privileged that we have you in this program, that you will connect us, hopefully. That's the purpose and goal and expectation, and as the outcome, hopefully. It's a biannual, but we'll start the announcement maybe May, the latest October. So you will hear from me on that. Thank you again. Thank you. I really appreciate. We are privileged to have you. Thank you. Thank you, Ambassador Tito. Now, because we couldn't get Ognu from Nigeria, and he was connected, and if he's still with us, Ognu, for the encouragement award, to make your 1 minute commitment, please. You came back and we lost you again, Ognu.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, great. So, Dr. Dali, if you don't mind, I will just ask him to make his commitment. Okay, could you make your 1 minute water action commitment to the water action decade?
Okay, thank you, everyone. Congratulations to everyone that won. So I know water is extremely important because it enables the availability of water for all living organisms and regulates weather patterns on our planet. If water didn't naturally recycle itself, we would run out of clean water, which is essential to life. We can try to reduce contamination by keeping the water clean, the ground and air out of pollutants as much as possible. We can use the amount of water that we can need. Industries can recycle their processed water to retreat their wastewater so that it is easier to purify for drinking water and other purposes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ogbu. You will receive the certificates. It was up, but then we couldn't connect at the moment. And congratulations you, and please continue to work on this issue. And if you have any question or any comment ideas, please reach out us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Now we concluded all the sections, and including the opening section. And I congratulate all the winners, and I thank very much all the presenters, and also, of course, the evaluation committee and co-chairs of the evaluation committee. Now, Mimosa Irtem, she has been great asset and assistance to help me truly and greatly throughout the process, and she will represent the certificates, will kind of turn in 3-4 parts, and so I like to invite Mimosa Irtem, and also she is our UN Youth Rep, and then we'll switch around. Mimosa, floor is yours.
Thank you. I would like to present the certificates for the participants for the J.U.C award. And I would like to start with Anu, and I would first like to apologize in advance if I mispronounce any of the names, but I'll try my best. And I'll start with Anumi Karawita for her submission in the 2025 J.U.C Awards and her commitment to the Water Action Decade as well. Aynur Sezer, B. Gnaneshwar, J. Jaza Lubena, Krishna C. Ayapuranamal, Sanuli Disanayake, Sevin Durukandemir, Suin Dasanayake, Tiloda Wijar Yaratne, Zehra Gül Ertürk, R. Biadrinat, S. Serija Mikanashi, İşim ve Loic Abiatnar, Kelez Shibichi Olivia, Filori Irakoze, Jonathan Fred Entugane, Marilune Colomba Inamariz. And also for the opening music, I would like to thank Ali Tuna Özer.
Could you please turn off the audio of Bu Kamsi, please? Mimosa, could you repeat the last one for the Ali Tuna? And it's kind of sound entered and then we didn't see the certificate.
Yes. Can you see my
Ali
screen?
Tuna Özer. So we're gonna have his video for the closing. So,
Okay.
thank you. Now for the clarification, except Ali Tuna Özer, as you're all aware of now, the rest of this category were the participants of the J.U.C awards, and they complete the whole process technically, but they are not listed ranked at the top 4. So that regardless, they contributed, they complete the process, and they contributed to the content of the project. So therefore, we thought it's great, it's good, it needs to be awarded, acknowledged. Then. Thank you, Mimosa, for that. And now, could you present the organizations, please? Organization schools.
Yes. Just a second. I would like to start by thanking Darüşşafaka High School for encouraging and guiding student participation as a key participating school since 2021. They have been a key organization that has contributed to the J.U.C Awards. Then I would like to thank the Vitalifi Performing Arts Academy from Sri Lanka for their commitment as a participating school as well. And the Institution of Green Engineers, IGEN, as a participating organization, and the Association of Young Leaders United for Sustainable Development, Burundi, for their commitment as a participation organization. And lastly, the Atatürk Society of America for their special award. Thank you.
Thank you. Could you also please, for the international coordinator, student coordinator?
Yes. I would like to thank Rukshana R for her contribution as an award presenter and also for helping the student outreach as an international student coordinator for the 2025 J.U.C Awards.
And yeah, go ahead.
And also Muhammed Ali Turan for his contribution as an award presenter in the award ceremony as well.
Thank you, and also yourself.
Yes, sorry.
And now perhaps I will read the evaluation committee and the remaining. If I miss, please remind me. As you are witness that this has been a long process, and then with the evaluation committee since January 11, we met 5 times, and indeed it's been empowering collaboration, and everyone took too sometimes maybe seriously, but for the all good cause, and especially from the guidelines, especially the students are aware that we run through the plagiarism and also AI pattern, all that. If anything caught based on the acceptable percentage, so then those may either might got the lowest or not, or completely ineligible. So those are not listed here, but the ones really became original, outstanding, different, I thank to my co-chairs of the evaluation committee. By now, you know, Ambassador Rodrigo A. Carazo. He likes not to call him ambassador, but I will call it former ambassador Rodrigo A. Carazo. Professor J.U.C, you have heard his opening remarks, Ambassador Carazo's keynote. And Ambassador Yogendra Kumar introduced the research and also presented the winners of the research category. And Professor Günay introduced and presented the innovation category. Dr. Dahlia introduced and presented the encouragement award. İlknur Boray introduced and presented the media category. Myself in and out, and also special award category. Bircan Ünver, by now you all know. And of course, our youth representative, Ms. Vrushali Gekvat, presented in the, I think, writing category, if we missed it.
Yes.
And Renji presented in the innovation and also encouragement award. So, once again, I thank to our project assistant, Mimosa Irtem, as also you already met with her. Now, I also thank, because this is not how much work you put in, but also the collaboration, how much we can reach out. For instance, one of our attendees asked if we send email invitation to some limited group. No, actually, we try to expand as much as we can. So, but of course, as a volunteer-based organization, sometimes we are short, but we are try through each event to expand, also through the collaboration to reach out different groups, especially in terms of IGEN, Institution of Green Engineers, has been great collaborative partner last 2 years in terms of bringing IGEN members and students, and also as we witnessed Rukhsana, also she led the student coordinated from India. So this is also another form of working, collaborating, developing partnership collaborations. So to that extent, for the outreach, really, I'd like to also thank, along with IGEN, UN Department of Global Communications team for the bi-weekly announcements. Some of the, I think, especially from Nigeria, the OGNU or the submissions from Nigeria might come through because I didn't have that direct communication before. Or a long-term NGO colleague at the UN, also Harvey Tupiton, for his provided opportunity with his UN International Affairs Group. In the same line, also to my NGO colleague John German for sharing, recirculating our related fourth announcement newsletter to his list servers. We look forward to joining us for the showcase on April 26th. Stay tuned for the details. Now I will make a general announcement for all the winners and schools and organizers who guided the students who are the core contact person. I will send the bank account form as Chase Banks requires, and I will expect it is completely full with the correct information in order to process the transaction in a speed way. Hopefully, we can get it done all within a week or two. Even one single address name or the way it's written is sometimes it's really becoming very challenging just to get through once, even regardless the amount of transactions. So the correct information will help us speed up the process. And again, showcase of the award winning pieces by the student about their work, and they will present their work. So it's not going to just be awarded, but we're going to hear more, their inspirations or their source, and the core idea of their award-winning pieces. So then most of you are aware, we also have a book project as part of the guidelines, which we were able to deliver for the 2021-2023, title Hope Never Fades. Now this will be on the water action decade or water concept in general. That will compile definitely the first and second, depending on the pages, all that, or the budget. So we might have the third one as well. So this will be, we are planning to come out this book in print by December. If not, then for the next World Water Day, then we may launch at the World Water Day as the outcome of this process and this our ceremony. And now Ambassador Karaso briefly mentioned, touch on, and we plan to dedicate the next J.U.C Awards concept to bilingualism. If you have received our maybe 16 newsletter, we also share articles and interviews linked to actually J.U.C wrote them. So because he also interviewed me, he wasn't bilingual, I was bilingual, I am bilingual, but as we all aware, bilingualism has become a kind of necessity of life for any part in the world. Also, especially high school students, one form or another, they are dealing whether the official language or the school provides options. So that will be on bilingualism. The subtitle will be determined, and you will inform by May or October. We will announce it, and it will be available on our website. And it will be also in line with the International Mother Language Day. So Mother Language Day and bilingualism. So then we aim to present the 2027 in February. So beside that, I'd like to thank Mimosa for her assistance throughout the session and virtually. And I'd like to get a group photo, and then I'd like to pull up the one flyer that lists everyone. You already know, just to share after this session. And then we will bring up, maybe Mimosa can try again the music for the closing. So the first is, we'll go to group photos for the closing, and then I will bring up the flyer, and then Mimosa will bring up the video. For the photos, I will request the cameras on, and I'd like to thank Professor Ramesh. He's been great collaborator and partner last 2-3 years through this project, and others as well, and John German, and Victor Lawrence is with us. I haven't seen Professor Victor Lawrence is also our both on the board and evaluation committee. And would you like to say a few words, Victor Lawrence? We can hear you.
Yes.
Great. Oh, I couldn't see you when I call you.
No, I'm
now,
here.
I'm glad
I
you are
listened
here.
to everything, and I'm very, very impressed by this ceremony and the function. And I would like to congratulate all the winners, and even those who participated but did not win. They also made a contribution to this global program. Well, water is very important. And you know, when you look at all the scientists and the astronomers, whenever they are seeing whether there is life on any planet, the first thing they look for is their water. So you can see how important it is to the human race and to other planets. And whenever a planet has water, then they think that there is the possibility that there was life on that planet. But anyway, thank you to all of you, especially the youth, taking this project very, very seriously. And hopefully they will make a big contribution to the earth and the world, and making sure that water is available for all. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I enjoyed the whole function.
Great that you also join, and also you serve on the evaluation committee. And I also like to thank Miss Mirat Yavalar because I can see everyone at once on the screen, so I see partial. Miss Mirat Yavalar, thank you so much. We've been collaborating over the years, and you already heard Atatürk Society of America already provided twice, back to back into 2023 and this year special awards. So, and also Sanoli from White Fale. And if I miss to mention anyone, I apologize. And of course, Fabrice Karabugutu from Burundi. He's the key person. We met at the UN Water Conference, and he brought in 11 applications from Burundi. I'm sure they're gonna be better status in the next one. And Bircan, maybe you'll join us for the next time. And okay, I'd like to request everyone to turn on the camera so we can have the screenshots, not the black screen. Can we please? Yağmur, Professor Ramesh, Vebinish Kumar, Sujata, Sinem Gültekin, just let's have full screen images. I mean, black wouldn't be effective. Yağmur Erdinç, Vebinish Kumar, Sujata Nasir, Sinem Gültekin. If not, we're gonna take without your images. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And also, can you, Mimosa, I got one. Can you also try? I don't see Mimosa, you. Okay. Shai Rukshan, your camera is not on. Shai Rukshan, could you please turn on your camera? Yağmur. Now I don't see Shai Rukshan and Yağmur. So we still don't have 2 of them. But Mimosa, could you try one more? Okay. And I think we have one hands up, Sira. I met with you. Yes, at the water conference.
I thought, yes. Yeah, I wanted to just thank you. So I got invited last minute, actually, last night. And I just am leaving another event. But I wanted to just, first off, congratulate all the organizers, the students that actually participated, and the winners. This has been, I learned so much. And it's great to see all of the great work that's happening across the world. Unfortunately, I've been going to some of the women's events that's happening at the UN. And, because of what's happening here in the United States, it's really, for me, I feel, I don't want to say embarrassed, but I do recognize, the fact that we're not in alignment with other countries and working together right now as we speak. However, I wanted to talk about some of the work that my organization is doing. We have a youth council, and exactly this program that you have, we have something similar here in the States. Right now, United States has some antiquated infrastructure, some places more than 100 years old. And so we're working on a lot of the water, issues and disasters that are happening across America. But we're also doing some work in the Caribbean, and now looking to, because of what's happening in America, looking to expand our work overseas. So I wanted to see if maybe there's a way that we can partner on future events such as this, where we can get our youth council, because we just brought on 5 new council members, but get them involved in just sort of like sharing ideas, but also sharing solutions for many of the issues that we're dealing with across the globe. And so I just wanted to add that tidbit in and kind of see, what would be next, what you would need from me. But I definitely wanted to congratulate everyone that participated.
Thank you, Sarah. It's great to see you again after the 2 years. And it's great reason to reconnect. And I'm glad that we reconnected. And definitely we'll have something to collaborate. And I'm looking forward, and I will communicate with you on that. And I am also open to your ideas as well.
Awesome. It's such a small world. I was like, it looks like her, but I'm not sure. So I'm so glad that you remembered. But thank you all so much again, and continue the great work to the students.
Thank you.
You are our future leaders, and so we need you right now knowing what to do, and you guys are on your way. So thanks again.
Thank you, Sarah, for joining us. We'll be in touch. Thank you. And now we're gonna bring the this image. So just to really remember or summarize what we have presented as a whole, and then we'll have the music for the closing. Media, Nushadi Hasarangi, the first place, Sahash Gamesh, the second place, Jovish Agnello, the third place, Innovation, Rukiye Özçelik, first place, Defne Aslan, second place, Kaan İpek, third place, Research, Kaan Aras İncel, the first place, the Şair Rokshan, second place, and SM Webinash, third place, and Writing, Defne Durda, the first place, and Sinem Gültekin, the second place, and Helita Rehan, the third place. Special, Harish Oyani, Presence Awards, SM Vikash Kumar, the Jack Costa Special Award, Azra Bildik, Atatürk Society of America Special Award, Encouragement, Angie Loella Horimbe, and from Media, Innovation, Tirande Pereira, and from the Research, Ogbukam Simelvin, from the Writing, Yağmur Erdinç. By now you are all met, and overall you watched also animation, her winning, overall excellence, Supuni Se S. Jayaratne. As you all know, these are high school students from different parts of the world, and they don't have equal level and access, even though within a country city, no school has equal access with other, but this is also a global challenge. So to bringing all this, despite of the differences, despite of the unequal cultural differences, education, we are proud with the evaluation committee to present you this outcome, and we congratulate all of you, and we thank all the organized schools, participating schools, contributing schools, and international coordinators, and everyone, each of you, and who are with us today. And so now, Mimosa, can we go to closing music, please?
Closing music, do you mean should I try to open? Yes.
Yes, certainly, because our goal is our terms of success, what we announce, to deliver it is success for us.
Please let me know if you can hear the audio.
When you start? Yes. Thank you to Ali Tuna Özer. He is just 17 years old and he is from IB Koç High School, and he's been studying piano since he was 5 years old, and he is also a composer, and this is his piece. The title is Aydınlık Yarınlara, to Bright Futures, to Bright Tomorrows. Thank you to Atatürk Society of America connected us with the Koç High School, and he will be with us on April 19. This is going to be a Turkish program, and we're going to have his another piece as the contributing performance, contributing musician. Only before we close the session, I'd like to make sure that we run through all the rundown, and I'm just wondering that if we present the certificate for our speakers. Mimosa, have we?
Yes, I can show them. I can show them.
Please. And I can just read the name, just, 5 seconds each, but just bring up. While I was reading, I was expecting that it's going to be on the screen, but it wasn't, right?
No, sorry.
Yeah, okay, please. Now I'd like to thank Ambassador Ramo Damodaran for the opening remarks for this session, and Professor J.U.C. Ünver as the co-chair of the J.U.C. Awards 2025. Ambassador Rodrigo A. Carazo for his unwavering support since he's joined us and involved with this project, and also as the co-chair of the J.U.C. Awards. Ambassador Yogendra Kumar, he joined us this year, and I'm sure and I hope that he will continue to stay with us for this project and for his unique contribution and dedication and time. And Professor Günay Smith, and she's been with us last 2 years, and for her contribution, time, and presented innovation section, and Renji as the youth evaluation committee member from China, and also he's a PhD candidate, and his work is on water resources management. İknur Boray, you already met. She's Atatürk Society of America, and for her contribution in media category and serving as a member of the J.U.C. Evaluation Committee. And Dr. Dahliye Sabri for her service to the 2025 J.U.C. Awards Evaluation Committee and the presenter and introducer of the 2025 Awards ceremony. And Professor Victor Lawrence for his both contribution to the J.U.C. Awards in the Evaluation Committee, and also being on the board and secretary of the Light Millennium. And Virishali Gaikwad, she is our youth board member, also youth evaluation committee member, and she presented one of the awardees as you witnessed. Yes, and of course we like to thank and appreciate His Excellency Ambassador Teburo Tito's concluding remarks that add another layer and a new connection. We hope that certainly to have the participants from the Kiribati for the next one. Thank you, Ambassador Tito. And I would like to thank also Kavisha A. Jayaratne for her presentation of the media category. And Rukshana Eray, we thank for her presentation for the media category, also as the student coordinator for the 2025 J.U.C. Awards. Muhammed Ali Turan for his contribution of the overall Excellence Awards, and also he was also prior winner, as you heard, for the overall award presentation. And I think we have completed all, right? And have we introduced? Yes, organization. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now we technically conclude the program, and with your permission, I'd like to stop the recording. And if anyone likes to discuss something, because the formal part of the program is finished. And also, I'd like to thank, again, at the beginning, it was a little bit a rush panic to Mr. Sinan Seden and İlknur Boray and Atatürk Society of America, Mirat Yavalar, and each and every one of you, and for your patience. And also, we are sorry for the technical challenges, and for the outcome of the project, we can resolve it in terms of video project, but sometimes, you know, technology has something that comes in the moment that you can instantly resolve. Sometimes we do. So being a team, so we at least deliver with Mimosa's support. Thank you. So I am stopping recording, and I'd like to ask if anyone says anything, and then
I'd just like to reshare Yağmur Erdinç's certificate per Sinan Bey's request.
Oh, 1 second. You okay? Yağmur Erdinç, Encouragement Award for her commitment to the Water Action Decade through writing category. Congratulations, Yağmur.
Thank you for sharing again.
Certainly. No. Is there anything else that you like to be in the recording before I stop again recording? And I have not seen Mr. Nalaka, the director of the YTLF Performing Arts School, and I thank him and Sanuli for their participation. And this is also YTLF's second year, and because I'm gonna make some